Good morning, and welcome to our virtual and live streaming installation of our Officers and Awards event titled Passion, Resilience, and Luck. I'm your Nefar CEO, Glenn East. Whether you are watching via Zoom call or through our Facebook Live event, thanks for joining us. Our program today is a greatly abbreviated version of a usual in-person event. We are well aware that you have likely sat through more than your fair share of virtual meetings and events, and staring at a screen for a lengthy, drawn-out affair is not desirable. To that end, our program should last less than 45 minutes. Rather than listing various groups of members that we need to recognize for their work this year, we will point you to nefar.com instead, where we will have more information posted shortly after the program conclusion. To start, we want to say thank you to our 2020 officers and board of directors, which are listed on the About, Contact, Join tab on nefar.com already. Their extensive volunteer service is critical to guiding the association. Also on the About, Contact, Join tab on nefar.com is a list of our 2020 Task Force Council and Committee chairpersons. We also extend our thanks to each of them for their service and dedication to Nefar. Let's go to our awards program. Each fall, Nefar issues a call for award nominations via email, nefar.com, and on our social media channels. After nominations are received, an awards task force comprised of a diverse group of Nefar Realtor members from all geographic areas served by Nefar review the nominations. The task force makes the decisions based on the award criterion and nominations as submitted. We will now announce our 2020 Nefar Award winners, also in a shortened format. More information about our award winners will be available on nefar.com shortly after the program. Our first award, Affiliate Business Partner of the Year. In 2020, our winner volunteered many hours of his personal time as vice chair and a major participant of the forum's task force. The task force spent more than 25 hours reviewing and making changes to 45 Nefar forums. Our winner spent additional hours wordsmithing many of the changes and then proofing and reproofing the changed forms afterwards. He also provided help to many Nefar members who called him directly for help with Nefar forms or contractual situations they were experiencing. Furthering his support, he taught purchase and sales agreement seminars for multiple brokerage offices in 2020. We are so delighted to announce that our 2020 Affiliate Business Partner of the Year is attorney Lee Osborne.
First of all, thank you so much for this amazing award. I really do appreciate it. It was completely unexpected and entirely unnecessary, as I very much enjoy playing just a small part in making both Nefar and NEF MLS the best in the state of Florida. I will proudly display this award. Can you see it? Here you go, okay? As my manager, who is also my wife, Scarlett, agrees that this award is much more attractive than the leg lamp award in the movie A Christmas Story, and should be displayed as my appreciation for Nefar's recognition of my past service. Again, thank you very much. I can't tell you how much this means to me. God bless you all, and a happy, happy new year in 2021.
Congratulations, Lee. Circle of Honor. Our winner certainly provided exceptional service and contributions to the community, state, and real estate profession. She has championed real estate agent education and community involvement for more than 30 years in Northeast Florida, always leading by example. She is a well-known advocate for property rights on local and statewide issues. She supports Realtor Party initiatives and positions by taking part in calls for action and puts her money where her mouth is as an RPAC contributor. She has served Nefar in many areas, including on the board of directors. She also supports Nefar's community involvement projects such as Nefar Fights Hunger and encourages her associates to become involved. Throughout her distinguished real estate career, she has consistently stepped forward to serve and lead. She epitomizes the backbone of our profession, the Realtor Code of Ethics. We heartily congratulate our newest Circle of Honor member, Sherry Davison.
Thank you so much for this honor. I love the real estate industry.
Thank you, Sherry. Congratulations. Golden R, The Golden R recipient has provided faithful long-term service to Nefar. A member of our board of directors from 2009 through 2013, he then served as treasurer, president-elect, and president in 2016. He has also represented Nefar as a Florida Realtors Director since 2012. He completed Nefar's Leadership Academy and went on to chair it. He also served as a member of the Budget Finance Committee, the Nominating Committee, the Forms Task Force, and the Nominating Election Presidential Advisory Group. He was Florida Realtors District Vice President in 2018 and is a graduate of their Leadership Academy and was Florida Realtors Honor Society member for multiple years. At the national level, he represented Nefar as an NAR director from 2017 through 2019. Please join me in honoring our newest Golden R, Terrell Newberry.
Thank you so much, Nefar, for this award. Being a part of Nefar has meant so much to me, but Nefar has given so much back to me. So I say thank you, Nefar, for all that you've given me. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Terrell. Our newcomer of the year. Our winner is described as a ball of energy. Since 2018, she has attended more than 59 realtor education courses, racking up 206 continuing education hours and earning the Military Relocation Professional and Seller Representative Specialist designations, plus the ePro certification. She attended the 2019 NAR convention, 2 Florida Realtor conventions, and several rebar camps. In 2020, she obtained her Florida real estate license, broker's license, and was on target to complete the GRI, the PSA, the AWHD, ABR, SFR, SRES, RENE, and RSPS designations by year end. She has also been active in Nefar's Ponte Vedra, St. John's, and Global Business Councils. She is described as a joy by those who work with her, and they note that her hard work and dedication to ensure our profession and our Realtor Association maintains the highest standards of professionalism is second to none. I think you will agree that our winner epitomizes Newcomer of the Year through her numerous Realtor education and self-development accomplishments. Nefar is delighted to recognize our 2020 Newcomer of the Year, Sheree, also called Ray Laws.
Thank you, everyone.
And she's also very short. Property Manager of the Year. Congratulations, Ray. Property Manager of the Year. This winner is well known within the property management area. Within the last several years, he has been especially active in the Northeast Florida chapter of National Association of Residential Property Managers, known as NARPM, where he served 2 years on the board as education co-chair and chair, a year as president-elect, as 2019 president, and as 2020 immediate past president. His work helped bring a host of educational opportunities for property managers to our area. He also takes his own property management education seriously. He has earned the RMP, the PRO, and the MPM, Master Property Manager, which is the highest level a member can attain in NARPM. In short, he sets the standard for property management. Nefar has also benefited from his involvement. He has been a major contributor to Nefar Fights Hunger both financially and physically, working alongside other property managers at the food packing event. He has also made himself available to Nefar for special projects, such as serving as a media resource for issues concerning property management, including the recent impact of the eviction moratorium. This well-versed property manager is all about bettering property management and is always ready to lend his expertise and effort to further that goal. Nefar is happy to congratulate our 2020 Property Manager of the Year, Philip Scarborough.
Wow, thank you, Nefar family. I am truly humbled and grateful for this award, especially after all the challenges we faced in 2020. My hope is that everyone has a happy, healthy, and safe new year. Thank you again for this award and recognition. Cheers.
Congratulations. Realtor of the Year. Our winner is versatile and active member who has given much time and expertise to Nefar in multiple arenas. He served on the Professional Standards Committee, both as a panelist and chair for numerous hearings, where he is relied upon for his professionalism and expertise. His expertise has also supported Nefar Communications, where he has been a timely and accurate resource for multiple media inquiries, furthering our role as the voice for real estate in Northeast Florida. One area in which he shines especially bright is advocacy work with the Legislative Committee, which he chaired in 2019 and 2020. Extended to state and national levels, he has advocated for or against policies on behalf of realtors, property managers, and homeowners. He has worked with multiple industry groups and elected officials on issues including fair housing, tenants' right, disparate impact, rental registrations, short-term rentals, and COVID-19 eviction moratoriums. One exemplary accomplishment is his work on state reforms to emotional support animal policies from 2018 until the bill was actually passed and signed into law June 2020. Simultaneously, in 2018-19, he worked with Nefar on several local short-term rental ordinances. He was instrumental in bringing together and hosting a meeting for Nefar and several other associations that had interest in this issue. He also presented our position to the St. Johns County Commissioner, Jimmy Johns. Recently, he served on the Florida Eviction Task Force, providing input to the governor about impacts of COVID-19 eviction moratorium and advocating for rental relief assistance to be paid directly to property owners. A key contact for Representative Jason Fisher since 2016, his relationships with Representative Fisher and other officials have elevated Nefar's voice in legislative matters statewide and nationally. He has also served as a long-term member of Nefar's Candidate Screening Task Force, which he chaired in 2018. Besides chairing interviews, he led the task force through an extensive review and update of candidate screening policies and procedures, strengthening the process. The winner has further demonstrated commitment to the industry by contributing to RPAC for many years and is currently a major investor at the Sterling R level, which is $1,000 annually. In addition to his multitude of Nefar support, this Realtor of the Year is a longtime leader at the local, the state, and the national level of the National Association of Property Managers. He organized NARPM lobbying trips to DC in 2018 and 19 and was a key factor in NARPM establishing a national PAC to advocate for property management issues. He has been a fixture on the scene, working tirelessly for years. So this recognition is well overdue. I am extremely pleased to announce that Nefar's 2020 Realtor of the Year is Michael Hodges.
Wow. Wow, thank you. This is a surprise. I mean, I got this early. I know 2020 has been a weird year, but I'm deeply honored and humbled by this award. And I want to thank all Nefar, its members, the board of directors, the nominating committee, and the staff. I've been a realtor for over 30 years, and I've always been an advocate for our industry and been very engaged. It's been my honor and privilege to serve Nefar in whatever best way I can. So this award means more than what I can't come up with words. So I'm just surprised. I've probably got red all over my face, but I also want to acknowledge that I could not be engaged and empowered to volunteer and serve Nefar without my FBM Properties team and my wife. So I thank them also. So thank you again. I'm deeply honored and humbled.
Congratulations, Michael. It is now time to hear from our 2020 President, Ron Harris. He has led our association through what can only be described as an understatement, a most unusual and challenging year. We are so fortunate to have his steady hand on the helm, and we extend our heartfelt gratitude, Ron. We thank you for your incredible support this year.
Well, good morning, everyone. As your 2020 president, my theme for the year was 2020, what's our vision? My thoughts were that the vision was extremely bright and looked something like this. As our year progressed and COVID-19 became the household word and changed our world, our vision was certainly altered. And my vision seemed to be a lot more like this. So our vision throughout the year continued to blur and reshape, and based largely upon the external circumstances over which we had little or no control. Along the way, however, something remarkable happened. Despite the external circumstances and changes brought about by a worldwide pandemic, I clearly saw that Nefar members rapidly adapting to the changing landscape, learning to work and to serve their customers through new mediums and with new protocols. Armed with Lysol, hand sanitizers, extra masks, you persevered, and not only did you survive, but you thrived. Nefar Realtors and affiliate business partners also stepped up to overcome the challenges, resulting in an astonishing, robust real estate market in the very midst of great pressure and uncertainty. As I thought about this at some length, one fact came sharply into focus, which is this: envisioning a plan for the future must be done with some level of built-in flexibility. Did I and Nefar plan for a pandemic during my presidency? Well, the answer is no. For who could have foreseen such a drastic change in our world? Despite that limitation of not knowing, I'm proud to say that our Realtor Association and our Nefar members, leadership, and staff exhibited great flexibility in responding to the challenges. We have the best staff anywhere in any association. To help reduce the spread of the virus and to keep our members and staff safe as possible, we quickly made plans and handled service center closures with much of our staff working remotely without even missing a beat. Members' needs were handled and Nefar continued to flourish. While we weren't able to congregate in events and meetings as we normally would have and would have liked, we learned new technology and digital skills through virtual meetings and more. Our members became experts at providing customers with virtual meetings, home showings, and dealings with digital contacts and other forms. We all learned that we didn't like wearing masks and that the masks felt like our faces were melting during the Florida heat, but yet we persevered. We even learned some new lingo and used terms that we hadn't used much before. Virtual and pivot became words attached to almost everything we did, and the term social distancing frequently entered our conversations. In closing, while some aspects of 2020 did seem crazy, unbelievable, and a little out of our control, there were also many bright spots. We continued to educate our members, switching mostly to virtual courses, and conducted 150 classes this year. Wow. We continued to hold meetings of our task forces, our councils, and meetings, again, mostly all virtual. We held not one, but 3 online RPAC auctions. Our fundraising goal for 2020 was $207,168. Being the consistent RPAC champs that we are, we exceeded that goal, raising $207,222. And during all of this, our membership levels continued to grow. We topped 10,000 members for the first time ever this year. I am grateful to all Nefar members, the leadership, and staff for everything you did in 2020 to make Nefar a great success. It's because of your dedication and resolve and ability to adapt that I'm able to focus on the positives today instead of challenges. While I may have had to alter my vision in 2020, isn't the ability to quickly change and to fit the current environment and still flourish a hallmark of success? Well, I believe that it is. And because of what we have faced and the changes and adapted together, I can happily say my initial vision of 2020 of being extremely bright did come true. And I want to thank you for allowing me to be your president. It's been my great honor and my pleasure. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I am Selby Kaiser, and I have the pleasure of installing our 2021 officers and directors today. Because of our social distancing norm these days, we have only the 4 officers with us live in the studio. Our directors are joining us via Zoom call and will be installed virtually. A list of all of our officers and directors is available on nefar.com. Our officers being installed today are President Missy Howell, President-elect Mark Rosner, Treasurer Diana Galaves, and Secretary Rory Dubin. On to the installation. You stand on the threshold of a new year for the Northeast Florida Association of Realtors, your association. You have been elected by your fellow members to help guide the organization to new levels of service. This vote of confidence in your ability and your dedication is also a vote of thanks, gratitude for your willingness to commit great amounts of your time and energy for the betterment of all the members. Leadership is not an easy task. Often the demands placed on you will take you away from your own business pursuits. In addition to your Nefar commitment, you will be called upon to give your leadership abilities to the Florida Realtors and the National Association of Realtors. You will help to provide the voice for the real estate industry. You will act for the good of all the members and of the public we serve. With the prestige of office also comes the responsibility to represent the interests of the entire membership. And in providing leadership, you offer yourself as a servant for your colleagues and associates. Will all of you, both our officers here in the studio and the directors joining in on Zoom, please raise your right hand if you are prepared for these duties. Do you sincerely promise that you will administer your office in the Northeast Florida Association of Realtors to the best of your ability and judgment? That you will act in accordance with Nefar's charter and bylaws? That you will live by the Realtor's Code of Ethics? That you will support Nefar as well as the Florida Realtors and the National Association of Realtors? That your decisions and actions will be governed by the principles of honesty and justice? And that you will safeguard the best interests of Nefar and of the public we serve? If so, please answer, I will.
I will.
You may lower your hand. By the authority conferred upon me as installing officer, I declare you to be officially installed as officers and directors of the Northeast Florida Association of Realtors. We congratulate you on this milestone in your career, and we welcome your leadership in the year ahead.
Thank you. Good morning, and thank you for joining us. 2020 began with glasses for 2020 vision and ended up being masked in disguise, always seeming to morph into some new, strange era. We are a stronger profession as a result of the lessons learned in 2020, surprising ourselves in how quickly and creatively we navigated new and uncharted waters amid a global pandemic, witnessing civil rights protests while we, as a profession, strive to embrace and uphold fair housing laws, appreciate and understand the diversity of our customers, our colleagues, and our communities. And did I mention that we had a crazy election cycle to top off the year? What happened? We maintained our passion for the real estate business. We were resilient against the challenges required to work during COVID-19, and we experienced a great bout of luck by living in Florida, where real estate was deemed essential. In short, we grew. We learned that we can move forward with confidence and ingenuity to continue to help our customers with their dream of home ownership, to help the business entrepreneurs with fulfilling their dreams, and our members with their pursuit of excellence. I'd like to pass along a few observations I like to refer to when faced with challenges, and I bet you too can relate to these. I realized a long time ago that everything we need to know about life we learned as children while watching Charlie Brown and the Peanuts Gang. As adults, I am convinced we can continue to look to the Peanuts Gang for valuable life lessons about passion, resilience, and luck, even today. From Charlie Brown, we see the never-ending hope and resilience from a little boy who never lost faith when the football was snatched away from him over and over. His best friend and sidekick, Linus, we see someone who is always open to new experiences. Adorable Sally, she of the curly blonde locks, epitomizes high spirits and a passion for life, regardless of circumstances. Far from relying on luck alone, everyone's favorite beagle Snoopy repeatedly displays courage as he fires up his Sopwith camel, which happens to also be his doghouse, when he takes to the skies to battle the Red Baron. From child pianist Schroeder, we witnessed extreme passion along with incredible discipline and focus from which he cannot be distracted. But it's not only the admirable character's traits from which we can learn, and this is part of the genius of Peanuts. Through the character of Lucy, who is crabby, bossy, opinionated, and someone who thinks only of herself, we learn, if we are wise, to avoid taking on her narcissistic and disagreeable personality if we want to succeed and flourish in life. I look forward to traveling 2021 with you as your Nefar president. I hope to see all of us strive for excellence through our new Excellence in Professionalism Gold Key certification course. Making this commitment to the highest level of professionalism and service is one of the ways to demonstrate to consumers the difference between a realtor and a real estate licensee. I reflect on Florida Realtor's 2020 President Barry Groom's motto, which was better, faster, stronger. As we enter 2021, I believe that the majority of Nefar members can lay claim to being better, faster, and stronger than ever before. I am also excited and ask you to embrace 2021 Florida Realtors President Cheryl Lambert's goal to inspire through fighting for attainable workforce housing, encourage by increasing participation in advocacy, and innovate in technology and global business. As I close, I further ask that you keep in mind the valuable life lessons about passion, resilience, and luck from the Peanuts Gang. Please don't lose your passion for real estate. While staying focused and determined as you move through the year, remember to enjoy the ride with high spirits and being open to new experiences. Continue to stay hopeful and resilient, even during times of adversity or uncertainty, while avoiding, always, the character flaws of Lucy. If I can help you with any of this, please give me a call. As your 2021 president, I make you this promise. There's no 5-cent price for help sign anywhere on my desk. This concludes our program. Again, thank you for the confidence you have placed in me as your president, and thank you for joining us today.